Back at home, she was spaced out, but then suddenly she started giggling with happiness. Her brother couldn't tell what her current mood was, so he looked at his mom and asked, is she happy or not? Since she was smiling, her mother assumed that the date went successful, so she ran towards her and asked if things went well. She told them that her and MC started dating. Suddenly her father came home and asked his son what were they celebrating. He couldn't believe his ears when he heard that. It was about the fact that his daughter was dating the boy living next door. The next day she awkwardly greeted MC. It's because she was still shy about what happened last night. She was so shy that she couldn't even look at him while walking together. MC suddenly grabbed her finger, but when she looked at him, he told her that he will hold her hand till they reach their school. Later, sitting in the class, he was wondering, isn't his girlfriend the cutest thing ever? Looking back at it, he wondered why he couldn't notice the fact that she liked him. Was something wrong with his eyes? She was sitting next to the MC, and he thought he should do something for her, since he is her boyfriend now. But when he asked her about it, she told him that he should tone down the love bombing because her heart is already filled with emotions, and she can't take it anymore. She told him to give her a break. The next day, when they greeted each other, he noticed that she was wearing a shirt. He asked her where her hoodie was. She told him that it was getting hot, so she decided to wear a shirt. She asked if he had a problem with it, but he told her that he loved it and it looks good on her. While walking to the school, he realized that she isn't as mean as she used to be, and he was happy with this change. That day, she made a bento box for him and MC was over the moon. He couldn't stop complimenting the food, but she told him that it's not a big deal. During their lunch, MC looked at her, but she got embarrassed and told him not to look at her, but she kept stealing glances throughout their lunch. Later at home, her father was standing at the doorstep to greet her, but she got scared and freaked out in terror. His father looked like a devil. He asked her if she really loves her boyfriend. Before she could reply, he told her it's okay and she didn't need to say a word. He asked his daughter how she feels about her boyfriend. She thought about it and told him that she loves her boyfriend. Her father was shocked after hearing her answer, and it looked like as if his life energy was sucked out by someone. He fell to his knees and asked her to bring the boy home next time. The next day, she brought MC to her home and her father greeted him with a cheerful smile, which to be honest looks really terrifying. Her father is 38 years old, but he got hired into a really reputable company at young age. He worked as an HR and throughout the years, he gained an ability to see a person's true nature at a glance. He used his ability on her boyfriend, but his positive aura blew him away. Her boyfriend's aura reminded him of his wife's aura. He was just like her, overwhelmingly positive. He fell down on his knees and asked him to take good care of her daughter. The next day, while going to school, she asked him that isn't she super unfriendly? MC told her that she shouldn't worry about it because they are dating now. She forced a smile on her face and asked the MC if the smile on her face was friendly or not. He told her that she was looking really cute while smiling. After hearing this, she started blushing and became really happy. While in the classroom, other students started to approach her and started telling her that she was really cute and wasn't hard to talk to after all. One of the girls asked her what made her change so much because she turned 180 degrees and is a completely different person now. She tried to explain them that she had a boyfriend now, but she got really embarrassed. Seeing this, all the students in the class were smitten by her. A few days later, they went out for a date and she was wearing tight clothes. She sensed that MC was feeling uncomfortable, so she asked him about it. He asked her, isn't this outfit too tight? But she told him that he was looking at it the wrong way. He told her that, of course, he was going to look at her if she was putting her body in front of him like that. She became sad and asked him if he doesn't like this kind of outfit. He assured her that he indeed likes this kind of an outfit, so she told him that she will wear this sort of outfit often for him. The next day, they were sitting at her home in silence. Turns out her mother left the home saying that she is going to have a cup of tea. Meanwhile, her brother said that he was going to his friend's home. She was feeling hesitant but ended up asking him that if she could come closer to him. When he agreed, she rested her head on his shoulder. Meanwhile, she was blushing all this time with embarrassment. She was enjoying the moment, but then he suddenly grabbed her hand, and it was too much for her to take, so her heart skipped a beat. She knew that he had something on his mind, since he was a boy after all. Also, he was acting different right now compared to his behavior at school. She got the wrong idea and thought it was about her big boo, I mean hearts. He told her that this isn't the reason, but she began explaining to him that her chest size is bigger than her peers, so she gets embarrassed about it. One day while lying down, she realized that she hadn't complimented her boyfriend at all. Instead, all this time he has been the one who complimented her. So the next day, while going to school, she told him it's kind of late for her, but she thinks that he is a really cool guy. He thanked her for the compliment and told her that she looks really cute as well. Hearing this, she lost her composure and asked him why he had to return her soft punch with a straight flush. He thought her reactions were very cute. While heading back, they were talking about the summer vacations. She intentionally bumped into him and told him to be ready because during the summer vacations she is going to flirt with him a lot more than usual.
Huh?
He was lost at the thought of this and asked her if they were going to flirt more, even more than they had been doing all this time. She got embarrassed and told him not to repeat after her. While sitting in the garden, she told him that she wanted to complete her book during the summer break. She also told him that everyone in their home will be going back to the family house and asked him if that was the case with him as well. He told her that was not the case with him. After hearing that, she asked him to live together in her house during the summer vacations. After hearing those words coming out of her mouth, there were 1,000 thoughts going through MC's head in 1 second. He told her he was okay with it, as long as it won't be troublesome for her. When she heard it, she couldn't believe her ears. She made an awkward face as she couldn't process the mixture of multiple emotions at once. Back at home, she couldn't believe that she was the one who suggested that they should live together. She started panicking. But then someone rang the doorbell. When she opened the door, it was MC. He told her that he couldn't believe when her parents allowed them to live together. He thanked her for having him. She couldn't believe what was going on. Her heart was beating really fast and she wondered what would happen to her if they stayed in her house. Later that same evening, she took a bath and sat right next to him. She was wearing her night clothes and she was looking really cute. She said that he was really well built and asked if she could touch him. She grabbed his arm and started squishing it. She told him that she never knew how to draw a dude, but on the other hand he was barely hanging on. He was wondering why she's putting him through tribulation. They woke up the next morning and she started touching his hair. She told him that he had really nice bad hair. Later, she told MC that she bought a swimsuit because it was summer. She told him that she could not wear it in front of other people because she couldn't muster up the courage. She asked if he would like to see it as a trial run. He was speechless just by the thought of it. He knew this could end badly, but he just couldn't say no. She removed her top and asked him, "How is it?" He told her that it looked really cute on her. Meanwhile, he was struggling to maintain his sanity. After that reaction, she told him that she had bought a bunch of them and asked if he would like to see them as well. Soon, she showed him every single one. Now she was only in her swimsuit. She asked him how were they. Seeing her in so many cute swimsuits, MC was on the verge of death and told her that they were the best. While showing him the swimsuits, her straps came undone, but she recovered in time and stopped her bra from falling down. She told him that she didn't do it on purpose, but MC was already lifeless after seeing those milk factories. He was hanging at the end of the rope on so many different levels. While living with her boyfriend, she realized that he was the kind of guy who remained the same, whether he was in his house or not. At this rate, she will fall in love with him even more, and if it continued she won't be able to control herself. She started acting cute and asked him to spoil her, like they do in the rom-com shows. Bro was fighting for his life, but he went with the flow and spoiled her for the rest of the day. She was enjoying the living together thing a lot more than he was. She was full of confidence and thought that at this rate, she could do anything. Meanwhile, on the other hand, MC was both mentally and physically exhausted. He just couldn't take it anymore. At that exact moment, she thought that she might be able to kiss him tomorrow, but he was thinking of going back home as she was too aggressive. So the next morning, he told her that he wants to stop living together. When she first heard it, she couldn't believe it. She was heartbroken and asked him why he wants to stop living together. He told her that he lives right next door, so he can come whenever he wants. But that statement didn't answer her question. When she pressed him on this matter, he told her that it's because his little Johnny stands up on his own. She asked him, what does that even mean? Before he could answer her, she pushed him and began kissing him aggressively. She began crying and asked him not to go back. This was cuteness overload for MC, and he couldn't handle his little Johnny anymore. He suddenly picked her up and went straight into her bedroom. He threw her on the bed and she started to get embarrassed, but MC was in beast mode, so he started kissing her aggressively. He got on top of her and told her that he was going to take her clothes off, but she got embarrassed as she wasn't ready for this moment yet. But since MC was in beast mode, he didn't care. He flipped her over and started to shop at her Love Valley using the 2-finger discount method. As a result, she gave him her love juices. After that, they both started their love-making session, and it was getting hot and steamy. She was enjoying every single moment of this Disney Plus and hip thrust session. After that, she took his ding-dong, put it between her milk jugs, and started to rub it together. Seeing that he was enjoying it a lot, she smiled and continued the rubbing session with even more aggression. In the end, he couldn't take it anymore and he creamed all over her face in milk packs. She smiled and told him that she was glad to share her first time with him. In the end, he just couldn't hold back. He thought he had to tell her parents about it, but that would be weird and awkward to tell them. When he tried to walk, his lower back was hurting really bad from giving all those back shots yesterday. He went into the kitchen and she greeted him while wearing an apron. He asked if she was okay after their last night boom boom session. She told him that everything hurt like hell and he apologized to her. She further added that her body was covered with weird marks. She really didn't know what to say, but it was the same with him after all. She apologized to him for getting carried away and told him that he probably hates her now. He hugged her and told her that he doesn't hate her at all. Soon, her mother and brother came home. She welcomed them back with a smile, but when her mother saw her neck, she knew what was up, so she dragged her into another room. She told her that those bandages were of no help, so she should take her foundation and cover them up. Meanwhile, she asked his brother to keep her father busy. Later that day, her father knew that something had happened to her. He was afraid as this matter might involve some kissing. He was becoming aggressive with every thought of his. He asked his wife if their daughter was running wild, like they used to do back in their days. She was feeling very lonely in her room. Even though he lived right next door to her, she was going to call him but she thought it would be creepy. She hadn't seen her boyfriend for the last 3 days. She was missing him so much that she could die. Full of enthusiasm, she got up and told herself that, the next time when they meet up, she can't run wild like the last time. Meanwhile, MC was also doing the same thing at his home. They finally met, and they both were very embarrassed to see each other after what they had done that day. He complimented her and told her that she looks cute as usual. During their date, she couldn't say a word because she was feeling really awkward. She felt as if she was about to explode. She suddenly tugged on his shirt and asked him if they could hug for a few moments. When she hugged him, she didn't let him go for 5 minutes. She was about to run wild again, but she ran to the bathroom to control herself. When she came out, she saw 2 of her classmates talking to the MC. They were asking him who was he waiting for. She didn't like that at all. She grabbed his arm out of nowhere and told them that they were in a relationship. She wanted to prove that he belonged to her. She asked if they had a problem with it, but upon seeing this, the girls couldn't stop blushing. When the girls were gone, she was feeling really down and asked him, wasn't she enough for him? MC saw this and realized that she is in the dumps right now. He asked her if he could sit right next to her. While sitting down, he tried to cheer her up and told her that, while living together, she used to sleepwalk, but she told him to forget that about her. He continued and told her that he wants to know her more, and the face that she made that night really makes him happy. He told her to be more open with him. He wanted to see the side of her that no one else had seen, and he would try his best to make it possible. After hearing those affirming words, she apologized to him and started crying. She told him that she is a wishy-washy girl and has no confidence, but she was trying her best to be a good girlfriend. She said she would try her best to make him happy. After hearing those words, he started to blush. She told him that if she could get words of encouragement from him, then she would be really happy. Right then, she told him that she received a message from her parents, and apparently they are going to come home very late. She made an erotic face and asked him what he wanted to do with her. He asked her to go easier on him this time, but again she ended up running wild. One day, she was talking about her boyfriend in front of her brother, but he just couldn't care less. But on the other hand, she was full of passion. Seeing her be so passionate reminded him of their childhood. She was always there to protect him, and maybe that's the reason she was socially awkward. He told her that she has been through a lot, and since she is in a good place now, this makes him happy for her. Hearing those words coming from her brother's mouth meant a lot to her, so she decided to hug him, but he was having no part of this. Later, when she sat down to work, she realized that she hadn't done any work and she was wasting time. But now that she understands concepts like romance, it would be much easier for her to complete her work. The next time they met, she told him that after the summer vacations, she wants to tell everyone that they are dating. But when he brought up the topic of being a fake couple, she got angry and told him that she wants to drop the fake part from their relationship. She wants everyone to know that they are dating because she loves him a lot. But when he told her that everyone in their class knows about them, this threw her off guard. One day, her mother told her that they used to be very similar to her and her boyfriend. She wasn't interested in her mother's love story, but she told her that they got married while they were in high school. The point was that she wanted her daughter to think about marriage as well. But compared to her mother, she told her daughter that she was way more aggressive. This made her blush because of the embarrassment, and she ran to her room. While lying on the bed, she was thinking about marriage and then eventually fell asleep. In her dream, she saw that MC returned home after a long day at work and like a good wife, she was welcoming him. After waking up, she couldn't believe that she was dreaming about marriage, but she decided to use it as a plot in her book. She couldn't sleep after that because she was going wild in her dreams as well. The next day, her brother asked her about those dark circles. She told him that happiness has a price, and she paid it with sleep. Thinking about the marriage, they will probably go their separate ways after this year, and she got very anxious after this thought. This meant that they were going to be in a long-distance relationship. After seeing him almost every day, it would be very difficult for her. The next day, she was tightly grabbing his arm, and he was wondering what was wrong with her today. A few days later, she was visiting a book publisher. After reading her book, he praised her work, but there were some criticisms as well. He told her that, for a modern-day rom-com book, the flirting scenes seemed to be a bit over the top. When he asked her how she was able to deeply explore and simplify the complex topic of romance, she started blushing. This was when he realized that she was actually living in a rom-com plot herself. He then told her that he needed an editor. Later she told MC that she wanted to become a manga artist, and he thought it was pretty awesome. She told him about her fear that they are probably going on different paths and will most likely end up as one of those long-distance couples. But he assured her that they will figure it out and make it work somehow. After hearing those affirming words, she thought that her boyfriend was the coolest guy in the world and started crying. Back at home, she was thinking about their future and she started kicking her feet in the air. Her brothers saw this and thought that it would be really rough for her boyfriend to handle her. After the summer vacations while going to school, she asked him how he felt about her, for real. She told him that, not too long ago she had the chance of looking at her through an objective lens. That's what she was talking about. After hearing that, he told her to stop saying stuff like that, and for that reason, he won't let go her hand for today. MC is a man of his words, so he didn't let go her hand for the entire day. When she entered the classroom, all eyes were on her. One of the girls in the class asked her if she was embarrassed of coming to the classroom with her boyfriend. She told this to MC and was wondering how she's supposed to deal with everyone after that embarrassing moment. The next morning when they met, he looked at her for quite a while. She asked him what was the matter. He told her that the new parka looked really good on her. After hearing that compliment, she started blushing and told him to calm the love bombing down. One night, her father came back home, but this time he brought his daughter's boyfriend with him as well, and by the looks of it, both of them were drunk. Under the influence, he proposed the idea that, after graduation, they should live together. Hearing this from her father's mouth, she got embarrassed and told him to give her a break. MC told her that he was ready to do it because he really loved her and would do anything for her. Later, while sitting with her brother, she told him the whole situation and asked him for his advice. Her brother, on the other hand, was surprisingly chill and told her to do whatever she wants because at the end of the day, she would be fine. While taking a bath, she was thinking about her boyfriend and she thought that he is a really good person. She was hyping herself up because this time she will surely tell him that she loves him. The next day, while sitting together, she mustered up the courage and told him that she loves him. But after saying those words out loud, she got embarrassed and started blushing. She tried to explain herself that this wasn't any teenage confession, this was how she felt about him. After hearing about her feelings, MC held her shoulders tightly and planted a kiss on her soft lips. She told him to stop playing games because she was serious this time. She told him that this is real talk. Does he really want to be with her? Because there might be someone better than her out there for him. She told him that she wants to experience everything with him, and if he didn't choose her, she'll be really sad, but she promised that she will make him happy. Hearing this, MC made a confession and told her that he wants to date her with the intention of marrying her one day. Later that same day, they went to her house and made their goals clear in front of her family. After hearing this, their family had mixed reactions. Her father shocked, her mother was really excited, and her brother just gave them a thumbs up. He thought that meeting her was a miraculous encounter that took his world by storm. To him, everything up until this point felt like a dream. Finally, the day of their marriage came about, and they both were really happy. Her family and their classmates were crying tears of joy after seeing them be together through thick and thin. In the end, they exchanged their vows and she told him that, now and forever, no matter what, she will always love him.